in the first road trip of the season. That might still be going.
Yes. And then Ohapi's black winner for the Angels.
Well, he's got plenty of both. Here is Jacob Stallings leading off here in the top of the 5th inning. Hard. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Stallings. And he gets hit by that pitch. This is there with the changeup. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Strikeouts now for the year in roughly 61 2/3 innings, so it's his season high. He would have been through 5 perfect innings in that game. He's getting those low strikes twice in this game. And we've seen some awkward swings too. Why do you think that is?
Yeah, because they're looking change up.
2 down, the batter Tovar. See, he looks at a strike on a breaking ball. I mentioned Tovar is the first player since Joe Morgan to have an 0 for 30 followed up by the hitting streak. The 3rd out of the top of the 5th. Here is Joe Adell leading off here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Royals beat the Tigers 7-1 in Detroit.
If it wasn't for that guy in New York, that rather large giant guy. Actually, I talked to Matt Theis about some of the teams.
Well, with very good speed at first. And Shonowell shows bunt and takes ball 1. By the way, Witt with his 20th homer today. Another. There's a strike from about it. Their big kind of release dates for all the new things they have coming out. So it's exciting. Well, 2 balls and a strike, and now 3-1 on Stefanik.
It's pretty good
sitting on Ohapi's home run. And Taylor Ward takes ball 1. Team leader in runs batted in. Ward a couple more steps that way. Trying to shrink the lead a little bit of Adell as Willie Calhoun takes. Calhoun with a grounder to the right side, but Rogers has that, and Feltner survives the 5th. New York as Brenton Doyle bats here in the 6th inning. When's the last time you were in Cooperstown?
For Black.
1 ball, 1 strike on Doyle. Now 2-1 the count. What was that? 2014. I told you he's had 77 in each of his 3 starts so far. So see if he gets past that.
It's like, remember Chris Davis for Oakland? What do you have? He had like 240 with 48 home runs.
There's Chris with a K.
Cal State Fulton guy.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of those.
Effective than his sinker.
He's had 16 swings and misses tonight.
Might as well give it a shot, that low fastball.
About to realize his potential there. 3 balls and 2 strikes, so it's his 4th start this year. It's his 5th. Wave and a miss on a first pitch curveball from Feltner.
He missed his spot on that one. He wanted a fastball in. It was out. His stuff worked really well today. I mean, he was spotting his fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes on Ohapi as Carson 1 out here in the 6th inning. Mickey Moniak 1 for 2 with a base hit. As Feltner gets a high strike. Change up there. Feltner trying to get through 6 innings, which he was in. Moniak with a high fly ball, right center field, pretty deep. Doyle's backed out for it at the wall. It's gone! Mickey Moniak has given the Angels a 3-2 lead. And Feltner knew it both times he's allowed a homer tonight. He sunk. Two balls, 2 strikes on Neto. Swing and a miss for strike 3. So Neto in full advantage of that as a member of the Angels since the very end of last season. Here's Jose Quijada back from Tommy John surgery. A fall into wins and losses. But it was the first time that Quijada has won a game. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Michael Toglia, Adam Duvall, and Eddie Rosario, and Jorge Soler. And now all those guys are back in Atlanta in a league which is still pretty bunched up in the wild card category. Although the divisions are getting tighter. And the Padres are 1 ball 1 strike on Jake Cave. Fouled back, and it's 1-2. With the Cubs beating the Cardinals tonight, that a team is going to try to catch one of the teams in front of them.
You think, especially with so many teams are playing right now, any big for him.
Trying to get one on Jake Cave, who punches 1 foul. 1 ball 2 strikes.
Nice job there by.
Check swing fouled off by Cave. Here's Stallings, who has walked and hit by a pitch. He grounds to short. Neto has it out at second base. 1 over to first. 2, a double play.
Wow, he did get that ground ball. Look at that energy.
Ah, it's great. Yes. Nolan Shonowell takes strike. Curtis had been at AAA Albuquerque, which is the game that ended on that base hit by Brett Phillips, where everything went haywire, and Randy Arozarena scored the winning run.
Remember, he was running around. He ran out of.
This week seems to look slightly different, and we might be able to capitalize on the moves. That, let's just say
0-2.
You have 3 categories in the COT report: 15, or 45, 47. Now, the way I use this is I make sure all 3 are aligned, so they have to be pointing towards the same direction. I don't day trade, I'm more of a seasonal trader, so it suits you to be able to access these tools.
Jeez.
Now,
103 inside.
let's go back to the analysis. So